What is going on, you beautiful bunch of savages? It is Primetime 91. FSK Fadinator up against Drizz and Smudger, the STK Storm. This is an historic card, as has come to be expected from the Saturday events. Joining me in the commentary booth to call all of this action, of course, is the one, the only J-Dime TV, and the return of the ever mighty Pudgy. How you doing, lads?
You know, what's up, man? What's up, brother, man? It's always a pleasure to call these cards with you, man. And and you as well, J-Dom. You already know how we get down, man. I'm happy to be back, just for today. But I'm here in Humple's place. My man's will be in the comments, just moderating. But Mr. J-Dom, what's going on, baby?
Man, you already know the vibes, man. PT is back. We got a great event here. We got Smudger versus Storm, and I'm not gonna lie, Smudger has always taken his villain role. He's been talking He's been talking his shit to him. So I'm really looking forward to that fight specifically.
True, bro, true. He actually added me in the MMA general chat in the Discord moments before the event went live with some DMs from Storm, who was saying that he, basically he's going to settle some scores in this one. and he said he's going to be the judge, the jury, and the executioner. Honestly, I love the way that NF Smudger has leaned into his kind of heel roll a little bit out here, Pudgy, and I feel like Storm, the way that he's approached this is the right way. He's trying not to get over kind of emotional with it. He just wants to go out there and really showcase those skills.
Yeah, man, and just watching these past couple, these past Grand Prix, man, just watching Smudger, just triumph and just did what he needed to do, man. He went through the best of the best, right? To go through the trials and tribulations, Jay, to claim that gold, to retain that. He wanted to make a purpose. The same thing for Fadinator. Everyone loves Fad, man. You can't also, you can't go off for for something like that as well. But I know that right now I'm excited for both of these fights. I don't know about you guys, man. I'm just ready to get through this card, man. I'm ready, man.
Man, and listen, my bad though, Cyrus, but I was about to say, I love watching Fadinator fights. Fadinator is my favorite Xbox fighter to watch, and it's been that way for a while. He's up there. So when he returned to PT, I was really happy. And something told me he placed himself at that spot in the Grand Prix on purpose, or it just played out like that. It was just in perfect alignment, Cyrus. It was just in perfect alignment.
Honestly, I was going to say something very, very similar, brother. I'm telling you, FSK Fadinator obviously has put together some sensational runs over the seasons of Primetime MMA. He took a bit of a break, wanted to take a break from competing, and he actually trained up Bossman, who ended up becoming champion last time. Mm-hmm. Those two guys went at it. Of course, FSK Fadinator able to reclaim that gold and has done so well every step of the way. He has looked like a reinvigorated competitor, and now he's back at the top. I want to see how everybody's going to approach that going forward. But as you rightly said, Pudgy, we have a sensational card, and we want to get straight into the action. So without further ado, looking down at, of course, our first fight of the prelims, we have Rara up against KM Winter. It's a return of Rara. We haven't seen him in a little while, I don't think. I'll be interested to see how he approaches this, especially against somebody from the Kingsman camp, of course, in Winter, who's going to want to really do well for himself and showcase what that camp brings to the table.
Oh yeah, man. Let me tell you something, man. Anytime when Rara is on this, on the roster, on the lineup, you have to think we've seen Rara evolve of some degree, right? As far as in this league, and he's been just putting on impressive showcases. Win or lose, he's kind of almost a little a little bit of bang bang in a sense. He can be definitely a fan favorite, but he's also going against a very tough opponent, KM Winter. He's also making his name in the community as well. Jay, man, let's get it, bro.
Yeah, and I don't want to compare no one to Bang Bang, but if you have a style close to Bang Bang, you're always going to be a crowd favorite, because that's in the phone booth, just straight out war, and everyone loves a good scrap, Cyrus.
Exactly right, brother. I expect that in this one. Starting out real quick, going for the Flyinator's Winter. One thing that's a little bit overlooked in Rara, because of the rises and the falls that he's had out here, Pudgy, as you were mentioning. Some people look, kind of look a little bit past him. He doesn't always look the best, but he really homes in on particular techniques, and a lot of the time that's what gets him ahead. Whether or not Winter can counter that, we are about to see. But the boxing starting out nice and strong from both guys.
Yeah, always going for a takedown. Winter did a good job of defending that. He's kind of popping him there.
Oh boy, he's getting tagged. I'm not gonna. It's going both ways, but him shooting a takedown that early showed me maybe Winter has the advantage on the feet, and he just had to change something up, Cyrus.
Yeah, you would assume so, okay, with the Kingsman camp in particular, and Winter being predominantly a striker. Rara does like to take it down to the mat, and right now he got sent there by a lovely right hand from Jorge Masvidal, but he's got to be careful. I'm telling you, this kid is dangerous, even though he's not fundamentally maybe as equal to Winter.
Oh my goodness.
Winter's not playing any of that right now, throwing for the fences out here, Pudge.
Yeah, man. I think what Rara's doing, man, I think that he's really just trying to draw a lot out of Winter. Winter's definitely doing this thing of just, stunning him and just kind of catching him. But, you also have to think, Nate Diaz has, he has the ability to go. Like, he can just scrap for days, bro. He doesn't get tired. I don't see him getting tired. So if he can get this down to the ground some way, somehow, that would be in his advantage there, Jay.
Yeah, and it's not like he's not hitting Jorge himself. He just don't have the sting Jorge got on his punches, and this may be over.
Yeah.
I don't know. This may be over, guys.
This might be over.
Oh, he got out.
Like Tyson Fury, he rose real quick right there, got up instantly after getting sat down. And that's what's really been working for Rara, is that slip-off. But I have to say, Winter's been reading it. It's also what's been getting him caught. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword out here, Pudge. He's getting success from it. It's his biggest success on the feet. But then, of course, it's what's leading to a lot of this damage. I do think that takedown is absolutely vital. Rara was a grappler previously, and he might even have an advantage down there.
Ooh.
He has to get there, though. When we're talking about grapple, he has to get it to the mat, and he's getting punched out right now, Pudgy.
Yeah, he has to get off from he can't stay back towards that cage, man. He has to stay in the center, man.
Yeah.
Because, Winter is just going to just take advantage of that space, man.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job of defending himself.
Oh, my God.
But look at the stamina, though. It's kind of close, and this is still the first round.
But the damage isn't close as the problem here.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
I mean, the recovery in between rounds is definitely going to be in the favor of Rara, as you see him land another knee to the body right there. But the uppercut lands for Jorge Masvidal. Ooh, my God.
Oh, man, this is just a slugfest, boys.
Yeah, it is, but only one guy punches is hurting. That's the problem here. It's one-way traffic right now.
It is.
How many? But Jay, sorry, listen, man. How many cards have we all seen and watched where it just takes one? It just takes one thing. It could just take a wrong, slip. You could get down to the ground and get choked. Anything can happen.
I agree with that, but do you think Nate Diaz is going to put him out as the... Oh, hold on.
I mean, he may. I mean, the stamp. Oh my goodness, the left hand lands.
Up. Hold on, he's having his moment. Pudgy may be on to something.
If he starts to figure him out, just kind of get that timing down and just stay away from the cage, or just use it for his advantage, he can do that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
big miss countered.
Ooh.
He should sidestep that. He may be able to get momentum if he can sidestep that knee.
He's pressed up against that cage, not feeling good. I know Humble's probably in the back screaming out, circle, circle. He doesn't like it when fighters get pressed against that cage, and rightfully so. Puts you in a lot of danger, but Rara fighting through all of this, trying to get himself ahead in this fight.
Mm-hmm. He has to just find a way just to stay in the center, or maybe he's just, he's just using that towards an advantage. He wants to almost get pressed against the cage in a sense.
No, he don't want that. No, he does not want that. He does not want that, Pudgy.
Oh my God, the right hand kills him, man. Not Rara Rasputin's night here this evening. What a performance by KM Winter. Came out here. I mean, the boxing looking clean there, bro. He looked real clean with it.
Oh man.
So
the right hand.
That was, I'm not gonna lie to you. That was one-way traffic. He was landing, but only one person punches was doing the damage for the most part, Pudgy.
Listen, KM Winter, he did a good job of basically just controlling the fight. But And again, it always takes that one. Rara was almost there.
Yeah.
I think that maybe, just kind of having that advantage towards the cage just didn't really work out for him. But again, it's another spectacular performance from both guys, especially from Rara and Winter.
Yeah, I feel Rara definitely had a bit of an issue there. He normally likes to take the fight a little bit longer, but Winter was so confident in his abilities. I can see the stats I had just switched across, but he landed 23 significant strikes in total. I mean, in fact, just to what Jay was saying, that the significant strikes, there was only one different significant strike total between them, and it was actually to Rara. He landed one more significant strike, so the pop in the punch was obviously the big difference here this evening. Great win for Winter, though, because, that's technically his debut of the season, going up against Rara, who was 1-0 at this stage, so, obviously he's going to give him a nice little bit of points and set him off onto the right tracks, but it does move us on very, very nicely to the next one. It is ranked number 15th, also 1-0, up against ranked number 18th, Blink. So that's Strainer v Blink. Middleweight is the weight class. Somebody's O has got to go here this evening, lads, and by everything I've seen in the past, I expect this one to be a fast-starting fight, and one that we shouldn't expect to see that decision bells ring.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the Kelvin pick. I love the Kelvin Gastelum pick. He's an underrated player on his game. He has 4-star boxing. He just has good hands, and he's southpaw, Pudgy.
Yeah, he's good in welterweight too, man. He's really good. He's decent in welterweight. But that is a very interesting pick to go with. Wait until those buffs happen, bro. Like it's they're coming. But this right here, this is gonna definitely be this isn't going to the ground at all. I don't see this happening.
Now watch it actually go there because you said something.
Maybe.
I mean, both guys can grapple, I just don't see Kelvin want to go there with Nick, but stranger things have happened. With Nick Diaz picks, I always just wonder, like, it's kind of like, in real life, which Nick are we going to get? It depends on which Nick we're going to get and how competitive this fight is. Looks like Strainer's happy to engage quickly. Nice little slip and rip there, Pudge.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Blink is, he's just, going to do what he does best, man. He's going to stay on the outside a little bit, but maybe he needs to play that distance because he's kind of getting tagged up right now. Strainer is kind of, he's having these answers for him. So, 5-star boxing versus 4-star, I mean, it just gives you more tools in the arsenal there, guys.
I agree, but he's taking some off his punches by fighting orthodox with Kelvin Gastelum, who doesn't have a good switch stance, Cyrus.
Exactly. Yeah, and you can see, honestly, these guys fighting very evenly at the moment, but I think Diaz is slightly ahead in every exchange as he lands the brutal head kick. Flurry sits him down there, Pudge. He's trying to go for the finish. A lot of time to still work.
Yeah, he denied that stag guard. That probably saved him right there.
There we go.
He went to go shoot. And he got it off.
See, when people get punched, that's when he got to go to plan B. He's going to start wrestling. We thought it was a stand-up fight, but he got punched, kicked. He said, nope, we're wrestling, Cyrus.
Yeah, I mean, look, I actually saw, this is Blink, of course, that's got the takedown here. He has a lot to prove. I mean, he was in the chat recently, once again, the Discord Mixed Martial Arts general chat. You'll see Discord links very, very shortly. But he was in there speaking about how he believes he could beat everybody. He just, he thinks outside of like maybe 1 or 2 names who will give him competitive fights, he thinks he should be running through everybody. So, I mean, obviously up against Strainer here this evening, he's already suffered a bit of adversity, Pudge, but ultimately, right, getting a takedown, showing those ripples to his mixed martial arts game is only going to help move him in that direction.
Yeah. I think Strainer's actually comfortable down here. He's actually doing some good jobs of, denying those transitions, just draining the stamina. Kevin Gastelum has that man has one hell of a tank, man. So now he's on the backside. And you let him up. Okay.
Oh, yeah. But Kelvin Gastelum, if I'm him, I'm fighting smart. I'm fighting patient because I've already been down. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find a counter shot. Because I don't want to get knocked out before we get to second round, Cyrus.
Yeah, fits and bursts. That's what he needs to do. Just try to Yoel Romero his way into some sort of advantageous position. But as you can see, I feel like right now Blink is very, very measured out here, Pudgy, and he's landing the much better shots so far.
Yeah.
Never mind. Not up until there, Strainer catches him. Doesn't quite have the stamina to follow it up, though.
Yeah. I would say because of the knockdown, you gotta give it to the strainer. But
Yep.
and he got that last minute stun there.
No, he made sure. He made sure capitalized on that round. But what adjustments do you want to see Kelvin Gastelum make going into the second round, Cyrus?
Quite honestly, I think that the takedown was actually pretty vital, continuing to mix in some grappling. And I mean, a lot of people underlook it, but I'd like to see him maybe mix in some clinch out here. I feel like if he was to go to the clinch, it will set up quite a lot for him, both in terms of takedown and some head health, because it's the movement to Diaz, I think, that's getting him caught out here, Pudge.
I would say he keeps going in this orthodox thing. It's kind of messing with me there, Jay.
Is he not comfortable in southpaw? Like, maybe. I feel like that he may have stunned him if he was in southpaw. He landed that combo.
I mean, some people are like that, though, right? They can't fight differently. I don't see the issue personally, but obviously everybody's a little different, so maybe he's just a lot more comfortable, and he's starting to find his rhythm a little bit, landing a couple of nice little slips, a couple of nice little rips. But Strainer is in his face until he gets sat down, Pudgy.
Yeah. I'm actually just going to shut up now because my man is actually working right now.
Yeah. He's
like, hold on, let him cook. Yo, orthodox, and that's not a normal, stance for him. So it's, he's Blink is doing a good job of, doing what he needs to do. Like, he got the takedown, he got the transition denial. He's going into crucifix now. And now this is a bad spot. Mm-hmm. That's a bad spot there, Jay.
Oh, he got out. But yeah, he's just been in a dominant position, and now he's starting to take over this round. He's in his comfort zone now, Cyrus.
Exactly right, and this is where he had quite a bit of success in the last round, and it's what set up the stun a little bit later on. So if he can work forward from these positions and start to work some of that ground and pound, it's only going to obviously allow him to, if not find the finish, set up some successes on the feet. But you said it earlier, Pudge. Strainer, he's defending well down here. He's showing that he's not like new to these positions, although he does get passed into top mount. Eesh.
Yeah, I think that for some people who get a little too uncomfortable and get denied like that, I think as long as you remain calm, I think you'll be okay. You're not just, mount bobbling or whatever that they call it. You're just staying composed. You're just letting that person work. But it can get a little reckless down there sometimes, guys. So.
Yeah, sometimes people have no choice but to panic. They get denied enough times, it's just something to go in their brain, like, I gotta get out of here, Cyrus.
Yeah, every time somebody denies you, there's just a level of frantic kind of pressure that sets in. You start feeling more and more claustrophobic. You start to feel like you start to sink a little bit out there. But obviously, that's what the great presence of mind allows you in a fight, is the ability to reverse positions and work through them, and that's exactly what Strainer was able to do right there. Able to move it into full guard, but not for long. Pudgy, that was real quick, bro.
Got the flip, got the denial. Yeah, they're just canceling each other out right now for the last couple seconds here. So I think as far as ground time, Gastelum, and he did the damage because he also did get that stun there, Jay. But I want to say this going into this third round, somebody gotta go, man. Somebody gotta go. I don't know who it is. Somebody gotta go.
Stand no decision. Somebody better get put out of their misery this round. And I'm not going to predict who will be, but what I will say is Kelvin Gastelum got momentum from that second round. He was doing his thing, Cyrus.
He definitely was. I mean, now he's put in some work and got some ground and pound in as well. He could be, onto some nice flurries on the feet, because similar in the last fight, correct me if I'm wrong, but Kelvin's going to be hitting a lot harder than Nick, right? Got to be.
Yeah, but it's the accumulation of the punches and the way how it flows, because remember, you got 5-star boxing with Nick Diaz. So if he needs to rip off a 5-piece combination, oh my god.
Oh, just hook central.
Talking of 5-punch combinations, right? I mean, goddamn.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez. He's serving up the bean pies.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, hey, any time. Is it over?
Bro,
it may be over, fellas.
That is. Ooh.
Yeah, it's over.
Oh.
What a performance. What a performance. Difficult first round for Blink, man. Difficult first round for this guy right here. Obviously was talking a big game. Got, you know, a reminder that he is human out here, that he is mortal, and had to work through some adversity to get that W. Ultimately, though, the flurry at the end, Pudgy, you said 5-piece. He heard you, and he just let those hands go because he went for that finish real quick.
Bro, he was serving up bean pies all night. All night.
Oh, God,
that's all I'm saying, man. He was, you know, he did. Hey, man, shout out to Blink for getting that dub, man. This was a I can't say it was a very close match, but I would say on paper, Gaslam did what he needed to do, man. But there were moments that Diaz did. You know, he had, you know, those stuns as well, too. But Blink just got it done there, Jay.
Yeah, and it was competitive for a while, too, until Calvin Gaslam finally turned up in the second round. That's where everything changed. But what I will say is, though, Strainer has to get his rematch in a parking lot after he taunted him. Before he jumped on him, like, yeah, like,
yo,
you can't. Me personally, I can't just let that happen.
No.
Like, it's not over after that.
I don't disagree, mate. I don't disagree. I mean, ultimately, right, it's just insult to injury at that stage. I was going to say salt in the wounds. But either way, it moves us very, very nicely on as we get the two first finishes of this evening from our first two fights, of course. Blake up against Raw Matrix next. I believe this is our first PlayStation bout of this evening. Should be a big one, man. Blake's obviously well-known, and so is Raw Matrix. These guys have actually been around for some time now. They're 12th and 13th in the PlayStation division. Obviously, it's beginning, you know, right here. We're still very early on, Jay. So going into this one, it's as important as ever. This fight can really determine where you find yourself going into this first quarter of this season.
Yeah, you said it best, too. And let's not forget, Blake was looking like a mythical character before Cloud beat him, and that was a competitive fight. In the Grand Prix, Blake was looking like the best Blake we ever seen. Will he carry this on against a tough competitor like Raw Matrix, or Raw Matrix, will he be too much for Blake?
Here's the thing. This is just going to be a head-on collision. That's all I'm going to say, because we know what both guys are capable of doing. Like, hey, listen, I don't really see this going past round number 2, to be quite honest with you. I think somebody's going to either get subbed or knocked out. I want to say someone's going to get KO'd to kind of, you know, continue that, you know, the 100% finish streak. But as of right now, between Matrix and Blake there, guys, oh, man, I don't even know who to pick. I don't know who to pick, man.
No, so it is a pick'em, quite honestly, and just to kind of let you guys in, break that fourth wall for a moment. It turns out that for whatever reason, whoever was meant to be streaming this fight, their channel has been is unavailable due to violations of Twitch's community guidelines. So I don't know what that's about.
I'm pretty sure Blake got banned. I'm pretty sure.
Did he? Okay. Well, I got another link coming in any moment. Okay, just got it.
Hey,
right
Blake,
now.
What did you do? Like, I want to know what you did.
They can't. I mean, Twitch came after Blake hard, bro.
He must have been streaming some illegal songs there.
Yeah, probably, bro. But good news.
Blake said I did nothing.
I did nothing. I'm innocent. That's what he's saying over there, bro. But,
that's what they all say.
Yeah. This one, however, is now about ready to go. We've got the link across there from Mr. Matrix, I do believe. So without further ado, let's get it going. It is in featherweight. We are seeing your favorite fighter out here, Jay Dustin Poirier, up against Dan Ige.
Wow.
It's a fun fight, bro. It's a fun fight.
Yeah. Hold on. My favorite fighter, Dustin Poirier against Dan Ige. And a 5-5 against each other too.
You have all of his hot sauces, right? That's what I hear. Like all of them.
Yeah. I've tried every flavor, you know.
Hey man, there ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Hey, chicken wing Pete. I should come out with my own sauces. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, stay tuned. That's coming soon.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Shut up, Jay, man. Hey, man, we got Dan Ige versus Dustin Poirier, man. This is going to be fantastic. I love using Dan Ige in featherweight. I just feel like his boxing is just so clean. And again, 4-star versus 5-star boxing. How you guys feel about it?
Quite honestly, I like this fight regardless. I think both guys got clear routes to victory. Dustin Poirier is a little bit busted, but of course it's featherweight, so it's ultimately not as difficult as it would be up a couple of pounds. As you can see right now, though, Raw Matrix letting go with those hands and really lighting up the face out here, Jay, of Dustin Poirier. Never mind, bro.
Yeah, what'd you say?
Never mind.
Yeah, you forgot. That's 5-star boxing, and Dustin's stats aren't that much worse. It's his health stats that are worse. He still got them hands, Cyrus.
Evidently so. I mean, if for every 5 that Matrix is landing, it looks like Blake's able to land 1 or 2 in response and almost cause equal damage. I mean, the overall volume is on the side of Dan Ige, but of course the stun go in the way of Dustin. So I don't know which way this one's being scored, but he gets it back, Pudge.
Oh my God! Oh! He got it back.
He's he had to get this
where's
back
hand
as well.
go? It keeps swinging. His hand went missing.
Oh, no.
Okay. I thought he didn't have an arm for a second, guys.
Oh, he got too greedy. I know what that feeling is like, bro.
Yeah.
I know what that is.
He thought it was over.
That is all tricked, man, but he's not in a great position now, of course. Dan Ige able to quickly regain half guard and then reverse the position. Whew, J Dimey, what do you think here? Dan Ige, does he want to play with Dustin on the mat, or is he looking to separate as early as possible?
Yeah,
I suppose that's it.
Right there.
That's the answer right there.
Yeah, you said there, Cyrus.
Oh, he made adjustment in real time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he definitely wanted the separation with hands like those.
Oh my
God, that was
It's
brutal.
over. It's over.
Oh, I hate that angle. I hate that angle. But I understand. Matrix said, fuck it, I gotta get you out of here, man. I told you, that wasn't even gonna make it. It didn't even go past the first round.
That was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Jay,
That was amazing.
just to chuck this out there, I've got the back already going. Performance of the night, Matrix. Like that was the type of performance the Matrix brought to the table. He came out here and from the opening bell went hell for leather. He got caught once. Like there was one flurry that didn't go his way, but other than that, it was one-way traffic for Dan Ige.
Yeah, and I think that Blake's a little upset. He said, "But let me excuse my language. Fuck! I broke my joystick." That's what he said. So I think he's a little upset from that match.
Yeah, he may need to dislodge that controller from his wall, but either way, that was a.
Hopefully, he got a warranty on that.
Yeah. Oh, bro, been there. I will say that, been there. But once again, these guys setting pace here this evening, moving us on very, very swiftly to what I believe is back across on the Xbox side of things. Yes, it is. It is between EK mix-ups.
Okay, we like this.
I was going to say one of your actual favorite fighters, right? From a while back.
Been a while.
Yeah, he's coming back, man. He's coming back. He's 1-0. I think he must have fought on the unaired section, but he's going up against Naznim. Also 1-0. Once again, somebody's O has got to go. Rank 13, rank 14, respectively, in the division. And this one, here, Jay, is in welterweight, my man.
Yeah, this should be a great fight. And I don't know who's going to win this fight. But what I will say is, mix-ups back then used to be one of my favorites to watch. I don't know if you still got it in you or not. You know what I'm saying? You may be past your prime. And naznim is coming to take your head off, too.
Jay, you're fun. Yeah, you're awesome, bro. I loved it.
Hey, like you guys said, someone's gotta go, and I just kind of like looking at between both fighters and their performances in the past.
Yeah,
it could go either way, and we got another Kevin Gastelum pick, so I respect that from mix-ups.
It's going to be a completely different one now as well, though, Jay, because you've seen it before. Mix-ups goes him. I think you fought Mix-ups as well, right, Pudge, being on Xbox, but he is he's a guy that does really unorthodox things and gets like fast animations out of the characters, and that can go a long way with somebody like Kelvin, who's durable and can hit hard and match that power of Jorge.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like I just think that like welterweight Kevin Gastelum, I think that he might definitely be at some slight disadvantage, but he's still, like you said, man, he's still a good pick to use. And if you utilize him right, you can definitely win your championships there, Dime.
Yeah, people forget welterweight Calvin Gastelum in real life was good. He took Tyron Woodley to a split decision. It's just his lack of discipline led him to 185.
Yeah, 100%, man. 100 freaking %. I mean, this is looking like a very, very motivated EK mix-ups here this evening. Has worked his way to the ground very, very nicely, Pudgy, and now in a very dominant position with a considerable amount of time left on that clock.
Yeah, he's doing a smart move of taking away the power from Jorge Masvidal. Like, Masvidal can knock your lights out. So the best way for you to do is to take away his power by having him down on the ground. This is where he's the most vulnerable. So he's going to have the stats. Kevin Gastelum is going to have the stats to do what he needs to do there, and he's just going to wear him down, man. I can see this happening.
Nice work getting back to the full guard out here, Jay. Jorge Masvidal seems to be doing the right things, but obviously with only 2 minutes left on the clock.
Okay, we're back. My bad.
He froze out.
Yeah, I froze out for a second for some reason. But yeah, I was about to say this is where mix-ups want to be, but he done got reversed by the time I got to say it.
One thing that can be said about Jorge Masvidal out here as well, Pudgy, is that his ground and pound is absolutely terrifying. When he gets an opportunity posted up, he's going to rain down hell. Or he may look to separate and get that boxing going. Head kick! Lands!
Oh
my God.
Oh.
He's just teeing off, bro. See, it's that witty throwing the head kick type shit, man. And that's normally what I like to do. Is just throw some random head kick, because most people are, all right, I'm going to lean this way, I'm going to go this way. He just threw it and it landed. It almost knocked him out almost. Yeah. I don't know what the hell's going on now. Jeez, man.
That's what Dwayne Ludwig told TJ against Cody Garbrandt, because he was setting up everything. He said sometimes you just have to throw it. Woo! Oh my God!
Just like that. Oh my God! What just happened? What the fuck just happened?
Nah, he slipped the knee and then he countered with an elbow. He slipped elbow the knee.
He slipped, yeah, bro. He slipped the knee and then he threw the.
How he get his elbow over there?
Bro, I thought you just ate it. I ain't gonna lie. I thought you just ate it.
That was actually a smooth 30-second clip right there that we might need to review. That was slick.
Hip toss denial. Woo. That's big. That's absolutely massive for Naznim.
Yeah, man. Good job by him. I think
nice work.
He's doing a really good job of he's just popping them though.
Yeah, everyone. Oh my goodness, the right hand lands in his money, Jay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Naznim is in his bag right now. He looks good right now, and mix-ups has to make an adjustment. Maybe mix it up, Cyrus.
Yeah, he definitely needs to, but of course that. Oh my God, just like that.
Oh.
Straight lead, overhand, now into the clinch. That knee. Savagery on display from mix-ups.
Bro, it was that knee up the middle.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Oh.
That would have killed
any. Such a great fight.
It is, man.
Any mortal man.
Jesus, man. Yeah, I wonder what Masvidal's chin health is. I think it was in the 90s. It's definitely in the 90s. It's 90. It might be 94, 95, I think, possibly.
Yeah, he's really durable, man. He's a hard guy to finish. He is. And it looks like Naznim now goes for a takedown of his own. You've got to remember, in some of his previous performances, especially towards the latter end of last year, he showed that he has absolute chops on the ground and he can grind out some really, really dominant positions. As you see him getting double denials, Jay. Double denials from side control.
Yeah, he looks good. And this isn't the Jorge I saw last week. This is a totally new guy. I don't know who this is right here.
Listen, the way how he did that, where he made a miss and then he shot for the takedown, because that was something that Mix-Up's probably he wasn't expecting. So he was like, "Oh, what just happened?" Jorge Masvidal taking someone down to the ground and knocking him down. Oh God! Ooh, this is getting nasty.
Chin is saving him right now. That ungodly chin.
Yeah, man. He has I think it's a 95 or 96. Something like that too.
And maybe a 97.
Shit. Honestly, after this last fight, well, then again, it wouldn't have applied to this. Never mind. But he's definitely going to get that buff in middleweight. I think so. I hope so.
Yeah.
57. I thought he was going to.
Yeah, well, I mean,
50 seconds stands out.
Yeah.
Left hand lands. Kevin Gastelum trying to resurge into this fight.
Oh.
It's not over until it's over.
Oh. Hey, yeah, he got a hell of a chin. He's eating. Oh my.
Oh.
He did hit Izzy with a head kick too. Oh, and his stamina is gone.
Oh my God, bro. He is out of stamina, but still a throw-in, Pudgy, to the final bell. This third and final round, man, it is anybody. Oh my God, look at that.
Everyone just does some crazy shit in the last 10 seconds, man. That's how you get knocked the fuck out. It's either a do or die moment for that at that point, Jake. Like, I mean, you just gotta let that shit ride out, bro. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, just let it ride out, bro. It's not worth it. But if you try to make a statement, try to get somebody out of there. Understand?
Oh my.
Like, yes.
Yeah, you're right. But oh my God, is it over?
This might be over. This might be
His chin is crazy. How he still get up from? Like, I thought it was gonna put him in the top mount of animation. How?
EA, bro.
He said EA.
Yeah, it's facts, man. Everybody in the chat's gonna agree with that.
I don't know. I think Calvin Chin that good. He got a 90-some recovery too.
Yeah.
Dino in the chat. Calvin's built like a fridge for a reason. It's this is what it is, bro. Just able to absorb the. Oh my goodness! Body shot lands.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh. What does Calvin have left is the problem here.
I don't know, man. He's tough, man, because he just ate the hell out of that
uppercut too. We just eating
that
shots.
crippled him. Uh-oh. This isn't good. He's
Oh my God!
Woo!
Yo, my man's got the stun, but he got knocked out, bro.
Knock out the night or something right there so far, right? Like, in moment of the night.
Hey, great performance though by Naznim. And listen, I don't think Mix-Up lost it. Naznim is just that good. Bro, look, he's just that good, bro. That's crazy. Bro,
nah, man, he should have played that back. It looked like he hit himself. Bro. He hit him so damn hard. He knocked himself out, bro. We gotta rewind that clip. Just when the stream is over, we'll watch that back. But good job to both guys, man. That was one hell of a performance from both guys. But Nas got it done. He came back. I would definitely want to say that's knockout of the night.
Yeah,
I give it that.
Early
so
contenders
far, yes.
of it, bro. Early contenders,
so far,
for sure.
So far. First so far. Sorry.
Well, brother, I have to say, what a fight. Somebody's did have to go. Naznim, you say Mix-Ups didn't lose, but goddamn, does Naznim win? That was a big one. It will stick out in the memory for quite some time. But as we are absolutely burning through these prelims, we now have the one and only Sean Corkery going up against B3 Goat. I believe both guys are B3, right? So yeah, I think both guys are B3.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
You know what that means, right? Like, it means
it's all out. It's all out war. That's what that means. But Goat does like to grapple.
This is true.
He's a better grappler than he is striker.
Yeah. I mean, look. The thing is, if you're sparring with B3 boys, there's only one way that you're going to be used to fighting. Like, to fight B3 boys all day, every day, and then to come out here and grapple is probably a bit of a difficult feat. And as you can see, I mean, did he go Garbrandt or Dodson? I'm not sure which way, but wrestling's not normally their aiding.
They said no jumps. Sean said no jumps.
Yeah. Sean is Dodson.
Yeah, he said no jumps. So I think it's all out war, standing in the pocket, just brawling.
Yeah, bro. You got it, just like, bro. You got two of the fastest bantamweight fighters. Like, Dodson got hands, bro. You already know that Cody G got hands, bro. I don't see this even going past the first round. Oh, that's disrespectful.
That's disrespectful. Are you really my teammate if you do that to me?
Yep. It has to be. That's how you keep the iron sharp. That's what you gotta do, man. You gotta treat
iron.
You gotta treat each other disrespectfully sometimes. Just sometimes.
Yeah.
Not too disrespectful, of course. Not too. But he's doing a good. Dodson's doing a good job of working that body there. I think Garvin is just, he's kind of playing. Ooh.
So.
I was about to say he's doing a good job of kind of evading these shots, but he's getting tagged up there, boys. Jeez.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, Goat is throwing those hands, Jay. Gotta like what you're seeing from your former, your former fighter. Represent. I can't remember. Client. That's the one. Client. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, this is a great fight too. But Sean always has a chance because Cody Chin doesn't exist at this point.
You are right.
Ooh. Oh, but neither does his anymore.
Yeah, I mean, his chin may not exist, but the hands definitely do. Continues to rain down combination after combination. Goat seems to be going into the flow here, Pudgy. Looking real good, but as Jay was saying, got to be very careful. Sean Corkery, John Dodson, never fucking mind!
He's knocked his head off.
He knocked his block into next week.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh my god, bro. Yeah.
You waking up on Monday.
Bro, you don't need a chin when you got hands like that. Damn right, Pudgy.
Pay the man.
Yeah.
Pay the man.
Yeah, pay him.
Oh my god. It looked like he got hit with a Francis Ngannou uppercut. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yo, you said it for me, bro. That's so deep, bro. That's so deep. Oh my god.
I feel like we have to put the Derek Lewis, he's okay after that one because he is okay, but he's hurt, like, you know, like he's hurt.
A little bit, but man, great performance between both of these guys, man. You know, Goat, he represented, and again, it's all within the B3 camp. No one really lost. But right now, my man is laying on the floor right now.
There's one person asleep. He's still in B3. He's just not awake.
He's just like, he's sleeping right now, Don.
No, he's for sure asleep. And he should be a good teammate and carry him to the car.
I would. I don't know about you boys, but man, oh man, Mr. Cyrus, we got a banger of a fight next. Who is this guy? We all know this guy. I'm gonna let you go. Let you go, man.
So, well, after some B3 on B3 crime, we move on to KM Caliber, former champion, going up against DB Ginger. Ginger is now fighting, of course, on Xbox this side. He's gonna have to try and channel the kind of inner mythical creature that once presented him on the PlayStation Grand Prix that I know that we harp on a little bit about, but when he really turns up to the game, he can beat basically anybody out there. And KM Caliber has been around the scene, bro. He's done it all, Jake. Been champion multiple times, and he's hungry to get that belt back, but he has to get through Ginger once again here this evening.
Yeah, you're right about that. Caliber, before he lost his last fight, he was on a crazy streak too.
Yeah.
And then Ginger, we're talking about what he was in the Grand Prix. Can he get back there? That was like a one-time thing. Does he have that still, Pudgy?
Hey, listen, that kid's smelly. All right, no, I'm just kidding. He knows what that means. So I was just messing with him.
Oh, does that mean he'll take a shower? What that mean?
I don't know. It's just like we always call each other smelly in the chat for some shit.
Ginger, listen to me. Pudgy thinks you smelly. You need to take a shower and get off this game. I didn't say that. That wasn't me.
But this is what happens. It's just he wants to make it more difficult for his opponents when he's in there. So if they, he doesn't want them to grapple him basically. So he doesn't shower for a couple of weeks leading up to it, and that's what the stink's about, right, Pudge? Like that's the.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly. But guess what?
That's smart.
But Ginger got hands. My man knows the combos. As long as he does what he needs to do.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, this is about to get technical. This is going to get technical.
Interesting to note, we did have a former champion Concept in the chat and teammate of DB Ginger saying that he is undefeated with Concept in the corner, and that's why he's there here this evening, cornering him. So obviously being challenged on by his teammates right here is Ginger, and he's going to need all of that support because, as you can see, KM Caliber looking like he's on point here this evening, Jim.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Oh, this is a great fight, but y'all say Ginger don't take a shower. Hey, in MMA, that could work if you're grappling. I promise you it could work. Imagine 100%. Trying to grapple someone who stink. Imagine taking someone down who doesn't shower. I'd stand it right back up.
Like, you got to. You can't get. Could you get disqualified for doing that?
Now, there was a guy that did it, bro. I can't remember who it was, but there was a guy that did it.
He's a smart guy. That's what it sounds like.
Oh,
He's a genius.
Oh, this is great.
Very, very tactical approach on each other, and understandably so. There's been a lot of respect being shown. Caliber knows that Ginger can be dangerous if you give him the opportunity, so he's trying to mitigate as much of that as he can, being defensively sound. But as you can see, Ginger is catching him, but I don't know if it's at a high enough rate, Pudgy, to get himself in this fight. He needs a big moment, and to avoid some of those big flurries that Caliber keeps catching him with. Just that three-piece continues to land.
I just think that if Ginger just kind of plays the outside game a little bit before getting taken down, I think that he could have some advantage, right? But and again, man, Dan Ige's stats, man, his stats are actually pretty good. They're actually very close to Calvin Cater's. So he can go for the test of time. He has a really good cardio. He does have good groundwork. He just doesn't have any subs though, but the boxing definitely makes up there for a dime.
Yeah, but Ginger would have some advantages if this was the Grand Prix still, but yeah, the problem is we get the normal Ginger, and he got to step up right now, Cyrus.
Yeah, he does. He does. This is mix-ups has the name mix-ups, and we speak about how when he's at his best, he mixes it all together. That's what Caliber does, bro. That he lives and breathes that. He mixes in the takedowns. He's fantastic on the feet. Got very, very unique and intricate combinations he throws. But when he takes it down to the mat, he is as technical as all hell, and he is a damage-seeking machine, as you can see right here, Pudgy. Posturing up in top mount, those final 15 seconds were pure hell for Dustin, and he's going to have that in the back of his mind going into the second round.
I just think that if he can try to get a good way to keep Caliber on the ground, that would be one thing. But Caliber's dangerous there. Ginger just has to come up with a different game plan of just approaching these next two rounds. But
there we go.
That's one of them. That's one of them.
There we go. He started early already. Ginger made the change already. Now it's up to Caliber to match Ginger energy. Ginger has the lead right now, and Ginger can't give up a stun, and he'll have this round, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. Oh. I just think that if he's staying in the middle, I think that might be his best chance.
Oh my God.
But he eats those. He eats those.
Yeah, I feel like Ginger's got his biggest path to success is just really, really trying to live in the moment and get the bigger damage off. Technically, he was being picked apart, and as you rightly said, when he's going first right here, he's winning. So just keep going with those hands and live or die by that sword. But Caliber is trying to adjust here, Jake.
Yeah, he is, and he don't have no choice because Ginger the one who got the stun, but Ginger can't get carried away either, Pudgy.
No, man. Caliber's right leg, though, it is kind of compromised. So if Ginger could maybe capitalize on that a little bit and take away the stamina, because that's the biggest thing, right? I just think that if he just keeps working that leg, that was an interesting combination there. All right. I like that.
Nice.
I think that he's looking to bait him, though. That's what it's looking at. That's what it's looking like, guys.
Yeah, he was looking for the pull so he can pull his pull, but Ginger was smart. Ginger should either throw a teep or feint. Don't let him get you into that. Don't let him pull your pull counter, Osiris.
No, exactly. Oh my goodness, the left also. Right hand lands, followed with a couple of lefts, sits him down.
Ooh.
This might be it, brother.
Oh my God.
It's over. Dang, Ginger, I feel for you, but Caliber, so it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, I mean, he is that guy.
He hit him with that clinch elbow. That was a wrap. That was a wrap right there. But you know what? Ginger had his moments, man. He had his moments. Can't take that away from him. I just think that Caliber was just the better fighter, man.
I agree. That elbow was like Leon Edwards-esque, right? It was just picture perfect. The timing on it, excellent. that doesn't get better than that, man. Caliber's, you know, genuinely one of the GOATs out here for a reason. He's been fighting for a long time. He's continued to have adjustments in his game, continue to evolve along with the, you know, the new blood that's come in and the changes that we see to the meta. Fantastic performance for him. I look forward to seeing Ginger bounce back. The guy's always a fun-ass fighter. Just wasn't his night here this evening. Either way, though, man, I mean, look, the pace on these prelims is something that is truly legendary here this evening. We are absolutely blazing through them as we move on to the featured fight of this evening, Pudgy. And this one here is, once again, on Xbox. It is between Kante, 1-0, ranked number 7th, up against Elite Apple? I don't know how to say this guy's name, so I'm going to call him Al, okay? Al, ranked number 12, also 1-0. It's a bit weird name, right?
We're just gonna call him 10. We're just.
I was about to say that. Call him 10.
Call him 10.
Well, either way, this one here, guys, middleweight is the weight class we look like we're having. Darren Till up against Kevin Holland. This is the last fight of this evening that is limited to 4-star fighters. And I think that these are real fun 4-star fighters to go with it here, Pudge. I mean, two very entertaining strikers with Darren Till and Kevin Holland.
Yeah, man. I just think that Kevin Holland's he's a fun pick in middleweight, man. Same thing for Darren Till. I just think that personally, I like using Kevin Holland just because, like, he has that range. You know, he is very lengthy. But I don't know, man. We just got to see how, you know, Bullfighter kind of utilizes, you know, their abilities. But, you know, I think that we're just going to be coming out here strong here, guys.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Jay. Like, Kevin Holland's sneaky big. I don't know. In my head, Darren Till was the bigger guy. He's not. I mean, he's not, bro.
Yeah, have you ever noticed Kevin Holland is never, like, especially in welterweight, the smaller guy. Like, if you remember, like, when he was next to Wonderboy, he was really big. I'm like, yeah, Kevin Holland's a big guy, but you don't notice until, like, you see him next to someone else.
He's doing a good job of just kind of, like, almost, you know, picking them apart. You know, working the body, going up top, working the body.
I like what I'm seeing. Really trying to find their range. He's utilizing that side kick very well to gain a little bit of range and go back with the hands. Now, you've got to remember, Kevin Holland, type of guy to knock somebody out from his back, so you've got to be careful in all positions against this man. And if we've seen anything as of recently, although it hurts me to say it, Darren Till's chin is a little bit suspect.
Yeah, 10's doing a good job of just kind of, you know, staying right out of range just to, you know, to draw in the attacks to make, you know, Kante miss. Oh, he hit him with that crazy spinning back fist there, Jake. Goddamn. That was lightning fast.
I was about to say, and Kevin Holland has looked impressive recently. He looked good against Ponzinibbio. Kevin Holland looked good when he fights with his brain.
Right now, I mean, god damn, he is pouring on that pressure. Got him hurt, lands the uppercut and the body roundhouse. This is not looking great for Kante here, Pudgy.
Nah, he's just doing this. He's doing the cool, wacky shit. I like that.
Yeah.
Because he's like just throwing the random, like he's just throwing these random strikes that you don't think that might land, you know, or someone's like finished with their combination. That's where you follow up with something crazy like that. But I like the work.
Yeah, 10 looks good right now. I think it's my first time watching 10 fight, but he looks like a dog out there.
He definitely, bro, he does. He surely does. Get back to his feet, does Darren Till, but we already have some in the chat saying that Darren Till is already done, saying that this is over. The flying knee lands.
It may be over.
Jeez.
Oh, dang.
Who is this 10 kid, and where the hell did he come from? Because he looks like a beast out here, I'm not gonna lie.
No, he came from the trenches. He came out of nowhere. He was just like, yo, listen, I'll scrap anybody.
Yeah, new character like just appeared. I've never seen some new DLC character.
I want to see if I can get some information in the back. Who did this guy beat in his first fight on the unaired? I'd be interested to know, because whoever that guy was, I just want to see if it was a name that we recognize. Because I mean, this is a top performance so far. We were talking about performance of the night from Matrix. He got it done in one, right? Right now, this guy is kind of on track for that. He hasn't taken a step wrong so far, Pudge.
I just think that, Till or Kante, he just needs to kind of, because here's the thing. Kevin Holland is dangerous everywhere. He's dangerous on the feet. He just knocked him down. And the fucking round just started. This shit might... Ooh.
Somehow I was he survives, bro. Somehow he survives. Just to jump in there as well, sorry, but I got word from the back. He beat Evo in his first fight, so I mean, if he's able to get a W here this evening, that's two bit, really, really reputable names within the community in Kante and Evo. And I mean, like I say, he's making it look almost effortless as he gets that top on the Nile J. Savage display of ground and pound coming.
Yeah. Excuse my language, but Ten been whooping Kante ass since this match started. Like, where do we find him?
That's it.
It's done.
It's not.
But he bails on it. I understand, but I mean, I know good defense there from Kante. I mean, Kante's holding on, but how long for?
He's holding on by a thread. He did a good job of getting out of that position because, man, the head health is compromised. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't want to write off Kante right now, but it's not looking good, Pudgy, and I've got word in the back that this isn't the first time he's competed this season. He competed last time. He went 3-0. He must have come in at the very, very end of the season. If he didn't get to call his fight, Jay, I have to say, man, I am thoroughly impressed with what I've seen so far. Every step of the way.
Yeah, I'm glad we're calling it now, because a new character has appeared and he looks good right now.
Oh, the difference in the striking is crazy.
He's just kind of messing with him a little bit. I like that.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far after.
But just remember, it always just takes one. Now, I don't know what that one is. It ain't looking too
That's the one right there, brother.
Oh, no, don't do it.
Nope, stay. You don't get to leave like a nope, stay.
Nope. Aw.
I wanted to see the stats. Like, come on.
We employed this last time round. Of course, there are now things that happen when that's the case. I believe it's points and also suspensions, depending on where it's placed on the card. That all gets dealt with by the guys in the back, of course. But I do not want to take the shine away from 10. This man came in here this evening, looked absolutely sensational. I, for one here, Pudgy, I am looking forward to what this guy can do in the cage. Now running 2-0 and in good stead to be a main card fighter for the rest of his day if he can perform like that, man.
Yeah, he came, first of all, he was the future fight of the prelim. He wanted to make a statement. He came out there, he did what he needed to do. He butchered the fuck out of Kante. And
the fuck out of him.
He butchered the fuck out of this man. But you know what? He's making a statement. He's making a name for himself. He's moving up the ranks. I'm excited to see his next fight, guys. I really am.
Tells yes, man. We now have, because of course that was our featured fight of the prelims. So we now have 7 fights left of the main card. We have set fantastic pace. There are 1 or 2 little things as we're a little bit ahead of schedule we have to sort, so we're going to take a quick 60-second intermission, and we will be back with you with all of the savagery to follow. And we are back. Primetime 91 main card still to go. Joining me in the commentary booth is the one and only J-Dime TV and the ever legendary Podgy. Guys, the prelims were madness. The main event and the co-main event still to come. And before that, we have 5 fights of the top fighters of both the Xbox and the PlayStation division. Being started off with Nathan97 up against Georginio, 2 newer guys getting W's on their uned section. And, you know, obviously now this is their first live card as far as I'm aware. So this is a big opportunity for them to really showcase themselves out here, Podgy. You know, obviously you don't get a main card slot too easily, and getting a loss here could be absolutely devastating the way you find yourself going forward.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, the cool thing about it is that, like, when you're on the world stage like this, people get a chance to see your skills of how you actually are as a fighter there, right? So, you know, you really take things personally when people are either talking shit about you or, you know, people are giving you praise. When it comes down to, like, just showcasing your skills, I think that, you know, probably now, as far as, like, I guess the fights that they've had, because that was like, what, 30-6 or something like that.
5.
So they're familiar. It was like 30-5. So they're.
Oh my God! Do not blink.
Oh, we see why. I can't even lie. We start off. We kind of see why already.
Oh my God! Don't blink. I'm just gonna shut the hell up now.
Yeah, they might have
Holy
had like 30 odd fights, but it might have only been 30 odd rounds. You know, like these guys are fighting, and it's not.
Yeah.
So this is not conducive to a long career, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh my, Dustin, please go back to Southpaw though, please.
Nah, man, let them cook. Let them cook.
You're right. You're right. Last time.
Remember, this is lightweight Dustin, bro.
Oh yeah, we're gonna let him cook.
Let them cook, bro. Let them cook. Man, this game out here, guns blazing.
My God, bro, what a fight!
Oh.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Ooh.
It has been fire out of the gates early, and it is only continuing to heat up. Fizev being pressed up against this cage here, J-Dime, but as you can see, Dustin absolutely pouring on that pressure, trying to find an opening for those boxing combinations. Just keeps getting caught on the way in.
Oh, nice. Up, and he throws the same thing back. Yeah, I'm glad Fiziev fought his way out the corner, because you cannot get stuck in that corner against somebody who got hands like Dustin, Pudgy.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Dustin got to be careful because Raphael, he has steel checks. So if he starts to time those, he can start chewing them legs up real quick and start, you know, slowing down that movement, taking away the power, and ultimately just taking down that stamina. Ooh, look at him. Look at him. He's cooking.
I don't care about the record. I do not care, is what he's saying.
Yo, he said, don't count me out, bro. Don't count me out, fam.
It's not over.
Like, he may have the best reflexes in the game, Fizev, quite genuinely. Everybody's seen that Matrix pull kick he's done in, you know, like Muay Thai. This guy can move that head out of the way of danger, but has to be careful, of course, because I would say Dustin is chambering up with different combinations coming from all sorts of angles. Lots of damage being landed, Pudgy. Got a minute left. I don't know if we're going to need it.
I just think that right now, I think Dustin just needs to survive for the rest of the round because he got hurt really bad. I just think that and also look at his lead leg. Lead leg is getting killed. He needs to switch back. I just think so. He got a nice takedown though.
Yeah. Please, next time, guys. Please fight from the stance you're supposed to fight in. It's just weird.
Again, maybe he might not be too comfortable of using, you know, Dustin and South.
Both stances. Please practice both stances. Because if I see later on this card, if I see Conor McGregor in Orthodox, I'm going to headbutt the TV.
But Conor's just broken. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, he is very broken.
Everybody in the damn community knows that man is broken. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm just gonna get right back to what we're going, like what we're seeing right now. I think Raphael just needs to pour on that pressure, take down those legs, and you know, I think that he'll utilize that. What do you think?
I agree, man. I think that as you saw in the stats, they were actually very, very close statistically, both in terms of stuns and everything else. For me, I think Georginio's given up a little bit too much of that center of the cage. You know, just to channel my inner humble, he needs to circle out, get to the center of the cage. He needs to, as you say, start to be a little bit more diverse in the attacks. These guys kind of headhunting a little bit, but easier said than done when when you're sitting in the commentary booth, especially, right?
Yeah, but I'm glad I'm sitting here and not playing. I'm not trying to get punched this weekend. I'm just chilling. We get to sit here and just enjoy the fights, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. I just think right now with with Rafael or Georginio, like what he's doing right now, he's keeping Dustin at bay, man. Even though we're down to the ground, and maybe this is where Dustin wanted to be, because those legs is not looking good, bro. They're not.
Eesh.
I just think that he wants to just take away some of that power of Fiziev, man. But don't sleep on Fiziev down here, man, because
he let that full guard happen?
Yep.
He didn't deny the up?
Oh my god. Rubber guard is a brutal position to find yourself in. You can reverse positions, continue to rain elbows or even submissions should he want. Using it to get side control here, Pudgy, and of course this could be the beginning of the end if he's able to stabilize, but Faizev finding his way to his knees very quickly.
Yeah, he got a good transition now. Oh, he's going for the, what is that? Is that the Japanese?
Japanese or Peruvian?
Yeah. It looks like that was the Peruvian, I believe. Necktie. Ooh. Ooh. He's going to escape this, but I wonder what the position is going to be next.
I think it's side control he ends up in. I think that's where it actually ends up. North-south.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, he could have reversed position right there. Georginio was very low on stamina if he just held LB, but decided to go to his knees instead. Pull full guard, maybe trying to set up another rubber guard attack out here. Faizev intelligently deciding to separate out here, Pudgy. Still a minute left to go, and if we've seen anything, these guys gonna absolutely throw for the fences.
He's trying to get him out of there now. Don't leave it to the judges, fellas. Don't leave it to the judges.
Nah, and I just want to be a finish. Because I'm knocking someone's head off if it's a decision. It's not going to judges. He about to end this. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This might be it. This might be it for Georgie boy.
Dustin, end it. I can't believe I'm cheering for Dustin right now. Dustin.
Bro, he's just pouring on that pressure, like you said there, Cyrus. And oh my god. It just Ooh. I think that if he would have hit him with that, I think once he got out of that range right there, when he got out of that sidestep, if you would have hit him with the hook, oh my god, that probably would have been over. He kind of moved very, very quickly on that.
He did.
That was an onslaught, though. Jesus Christ.
That was quite literally, three significant strikes in that round, but all of the stuns and knockdowns coming the way of Dustin Poirier. Quite obviously has the equalizing power in those hands. Faizev decided he's a wrestler now, Jay, and has a lot of time to work after that early takedown.
Yeah, when did he learn how to do this? When did Fiziev figure out how to grapple? I just thought he had great takedown defense. When did he start initiating this, Pudgy?
Nah, bro, dude got subs down here, man. He got subs.
Do he have takedowns?
But what I'm saying, though, you don't really ever see that. You don't see Fiziev going down to the ground, but he does have subs down there, so just in case. But I just think that he's doing a good job of just getting back up on the feet. But he just gotta put this dude away now. Someone gotta go.
Yeah, this is not going decision. Hey, Fiziev. Throw punches and kicks. Stop shooting.
Stupid. My goodness. I think that's the reason right there. He may have been going for it. The combinations.
Oh, man. How is he still alive? Fiziev need to make an adjustment. He need a pull, a slip. He needs a counter right now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Salt and Pepe may have just caught a body in this cage. He, when he got going, man, it seemed like one-way action. Pudgy just, like, That was terrifying, bro. Like, combination started, it's like he revved himself up, and then just that engine continued to tick. Didn't stop until his opponent dropped.
Dang. I see why the record is how it is, but Fiziev had his moments. There's a million opportunities for him to win, and he shouldn't be ashamed. He's got to make some adjustments, and he'll come back better, Pudgy.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't get slaughtered as far as like in the first round.
Yeah.
Like at least give my man some credit. You know what I mean? He lasted. You know, he just got hit with that power of the diamond, and that's just what happens, bro. When pressure makes diamonds, bro. And they bit down on the mouthpiece. Someone had to go, and Nate got it done, man. So props to George, man. He came in here, he did what he needed to do as well, but Nate was just a better fighter.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I mean, look, once again, the story for the majority of the night, to be honest with you, up until this stage, somebody's had to go. That guy right there was able to put on one hell of a performance. And honestly, like, the way that they started that fight was super entertaining, kept us on the edge of our seats the entire way through, and as has been the case for the entire evening so far, it has moved us on absolutely perfectly with crazy pace to the next one. Second fight of this main card. Throw it back to you here, Pudgy. This is on the PlayStation side of the equation. It is Vinny TT up against the one of the more infamous guys now. He has a very standout name, Professor Potato, back in the octagon, looking to throw those hands.
Anyone who has a name like that, man, you gotta have some respect.
Yeah.
Just because, how many times have you heard some name, especially like Professor Potato?
Yeah, exactly.
My man's is gonna be throwing spuds. He's gonna be making sure that, hey, listen, you're gonna catch these French fries and bean biscuits, all that dumb shit, whatever.
Oh man,
I don't know.
Here we go again. They're about to say it's PP time, Professor Potato. But yeah, all right, we got Professor Potato.
It's fucking PP time. Oh my god, bro. Oh man, they saying fuck Vinny in the chat. I've never seen these guys fight. So
aren't they both TT? Aren't they both?
They might be. Maybe.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Someone confirm that in the chat.
I'm either I'm tripping or I'm certain. But I don't think I'm tripping right now.
Either way, they said fuck that, bro. We out here throwing hands. Let's get it.
He said PP left TT. Why do you? Hey, I need to stop reading that. All right, so Professor Potato left TT is what I'm hearing.
Gotcha. So these are former teammates. This is going to be great.
Yeah. Woo. Oh, they're saying that he got kicked.
Ooh.
They say, and he got kicked. They're not saying he left. They saying they gave him the boot.
Well, maybe he's got a bit of an extra point to prove here this evening. That's going to have a little bit of a fire under his ass. Obviously, you want to stay undefeated, Pudgy, but if they kicked you, then you've got a bit of an extra point to prove here this evening.
Yeah, maybe he just wanted to be the lone wolf and got himself kicked out. Shit happens, man. That's just what happens in camps. Really good fighters either leave or they end up, doing some dumb shit. But I think right now he has a point to prove, and he just wants to let it be known that he doesn't need anybody. I'm throwing hands, and I can survive. So let's get it, guys.
This is gonna be such a great fight because it's Dom and TJ, and they're very similar on this game. It's like TJ's like Dom with more power on this game.
Nice.
He definitely has the better footwork, dog.
It's by one.
Dom. It's by like one though. But
yeah,
Dominic Cruz, man, he's so fun to use.
Yeah, I love the signature movement of both guys, to be honest with you, but particularly Dom. His the variation of them, it can really make you elusive if you use it well. But TJ is a pretty good counter because of his kind of bang Muay Thai style. He can attack those legs, Jay, and really make it a difficult time. But he eats a couple of flurries every time he's throwing that kick, so it looks like Dom is recognizing it early and trying to counter him massively, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Nice. I remember when these two were at the top of the bantamweight division. Man, that makes me feel old. Like, time just changes, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. Especially when you get to my age there. But just watching these guys like over the years, man, like, it's definitely been fun. Both of these guys have been champions, and It's unfortunate that TJ like retired because I feel like he shouldn't have, but I don't know, man. Maybe he just felt like he was washed. He could have maybe would have been.
Shoulder and don't got the function.
bro.
Oh my goodness! What that? Huh?
He hit him so hard the game almost broke.
Yeah. Oh my.
Jeez.
I was about to say, Pudgy. If you see his message when he retired, he said his shoulder don't after surgery it don't function how it did, where he could fight it anymore.
Yeah, and I guess the safest bet is to take care of yourself, man. Man's been a champion. Despite of the bullshit what happened to them. But
Yeah.
I get it, bro. I get it, Brody. But man, that was a weird ass animation at the end. I'll say that.
A little bit of a fake bow in there from Vinny. Trying to work his way in with the jab, but Edge. Oh my god, that knee. Shaved his chin just a little bit. The damage being quite visible on the face of TJ Dillashaw. Being sat down once or twice. You can see the combinations coming from Dominic. Oh my god.
He's getting hasty.
Yeah. I mean, Podgy, people say that Dominic has pillow hands. Not here this evening. Somebody may need to check his gloves, bro.
Yeah, they didn't test him before this fight. They didn't test him Dom before this fight. He's for sure on the juice right now. Dom has never punched this hard.
My man's actually.
Oh.
He got some bricks. He got some bricks for hands right now.
Go! Takes his back.
Oh. He's going top mount. Could this be it? Could this be it for him? Ooh. That's not looking good.
Nice slip.
Nice slip.
Yeah, pretty vital. Able to get out of the top mount now. That was also massive moves. I thought he was going to get the full guard, but side control was available for Dominic Cruz. Moving from position to position. Here, Jay, there's 2 minutes 45 left on the clock, but of course Dominic Cruz surely in the driving seat at the moment, given the success he's had on the feet and now the position he finds himself on the mat. TJ in some tough spots here.
Yeah, I don't know what TJ has to not panic, but it's tough not to panic when you're getting punched like this, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. I just think that if he can, maybe utilize some of the, the grapple work with TJ, because he does have a Kimura from that position there, and from bottom full guard there. But I just think that I don't know. I don't know what Dom's sub defense is like. Maybe you can try to utilize that, but you got to get this back up on the feet.
Yeah.
Something.
Those little bunny shots are, I know this sounds silly, but they do actually add up in terms of the head health. And this is all money for Dom Cruz right now. Obviously, we want finishes, right? And it behooves you to get them because, of course, you get extra points on the rankings. We haven't spoken about that, of course, but your wins, depending on where you are on the card and whether or not you get a finish and what round that finish is in, all helps to project or propel you up the rankings. And a win is a win, but a finish goes a long way. I think he's peppering him up, Jay. This third round is really where it's at. It's going to be interesting to see how he approaches it, because he's had so much success on the feet. I almost want him to just kind of go to setting those hands up, but I mean, he's also having a lot of success on the mat, to be fair as well.
Yeah, he may finish this here. Oh, yeah, he's going for these finishes.
Whew, wow. Third and final round. And now look, coming into this next one, Jay, TJ's in the back of his head. He's been sat down on the feet, and on the mat, he was getting absolutely pounded with that ground and pound. I mean, what would you say to TJ? What would you like to see out of TJ coming into this third round?
He has to find a counter, because there we go. There we go for Dom. Oh my God, bro. Oh. Yeah, he knew it was over. Once he threw that, that was his last Hail Mary. He knew it was over.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, bro. That was an overhand from the heavens. Good God, bro.
Well, when you get a walk-off finish, it's basically knockout of the night right there, and that's what we just had. He threw that overhand. He turned away and started celebrating before his opponent even hit the canvas. It was one of those ones he felt it. Absolutely sensational performance, and it's nice to see Dominic Cruz players come out here and having a bit of success. You don't see a lot of them these days, Pudgy. You do not.
No, man, but hey, listen, Professor Potato, That's what I'm saying, man. Weird names like that, they get longevity in certain communities like this, man. Especially putting on a fantastic performance. He did what he needed to do. He landed the overhand, and that was lights out.
Well, you got to remember as well, there's a little bit of a point to prove. He got kicked from the camp, and now he goes out there and just beat his former teammate like he stole something, basically. Sent him into the land of wind and whispers very, very quickly. Once again, we'll see Vinny back. He had some good moments, but when it started going the way of Professor Potato, it was one-way action. But it swiftly moves us on, J-Dime, to rank number 3, White Wolf. Also 1-0. Going back to what we were talking about, the rankings, right? This guy obviously came out here and got a quick finish. Finds himself ranked number 3 in the division right now. 1-0 going up against rank number 9 Versatile TT. Also 1-0. Somebody's O has to go. I'm going to keep saying it each and every time, my man. Middleweight is the weight class. And it looks like we're seeing Robert Whittaker up against Yoramiro, unless he switches it.
Yo, I gotta say this one thing though. Matrix said in the chat, Jay every time when he says that he has to find a counter, the fight ends.
Am I jinxing them?
You might be, bro. You might be. See,
you just on the money.
I thought I was the only one. I thought I was the only one,
bro.
Like, it could either be a curse,
what he
right?
had to do. He just
it could either be that we're cursing people, bro.
He got countered.
Or it could just be the fact that you're calling it at the right time. I'm just going to say you're calling it at the right time.
There we go. That sounds good. That's the good answer.
Oh, well.
Oh, man.
I'm excited for this one, Pudge. I'm not going to lie, bro. This one is, it has some real kind of like, fantastic fighters. We don't see Yoramiro too often these days. And, anytime he's in a fight, it's normally lights out pretty quickly one way or another. So, ugh.
Yeah, Gamer in the chat saying that this is also another, TT fight as well, too. So, I think it's really just spars to these guys, like, personally. Anybody... Oh my God! That was clean. I like that. I like that animation there.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I can't lie.
The way you went to the body as well, obviously choosing his shots very, very well. Yeah. White Wolf got to defend that rank number 3 positioning. I mean, look, it's early in the season. If he gets a win here this evening, already being ranked number 3, he could be up for a title next. So there's a lot of implications on this one for him. This early on, it is really about who puts on the biggest performances. Attacking the leg now. Versatile MMA got the Robert Whittaker pick, so he's very, very durable. He's going to have a lot of tools at his disposal out here, Pudgy. But of course, that power so dangerous from Ramiro has to keep all of his P's and Q's in check.
Yeah, but look at but here's the thing about with Robert Whittaker.
Oh my God.
As he gets hit with that head kick, he got slammed down to the ground. But this is what I'll say about with Robert Whittaker. He's very he's very well balanced. Man was the champion as well. He's going against Romero. Mm-hmm. That dude is an animal. That dude's a freak of nature, bro. That dude's a freak of nature. Never seen anybody fight like that guy ever. But I just think that he has the health stats to survive there, right? So I think he'll just play the range what he's doing.
And then execute like that. Execute like that, bro. This is craziness.
Mm-hmm.
Versatile MMA gunning for that rank number 3 position. Wants to put himself in the hat for the next up. Obviously, a big W here this evening could go a long way to doing that, and securing the finish here will definitely set him on the right tracks.
Can this be it? Is this it?
This is it.
Woo!
Oh my God!
This is it.
Bro. It kind of almost flashed a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw that, but on mine, it looked like it blacked out.
I just
like
jinxed him. Oh my goodness! He has. One of y'all said he has the health stats, and then he got dropped. Someone jinxed him.
But look at it. He my man's recovered, and now he won.
Versatile MMA from rank number 9, to God knows where this puts him now. This was a main card fight, a round 2 finish, I believe. No, was it round 1 finish? Was that? That was round 1, right? Yeah, round 1.
This had to be round 1. There wasn't that many strikes landed. It had to be round 1.
But God damn, these guys not wasting any time here this evening. not really allowing us to get into the flow too much. I mean, it's basically just don't blink. One guy's going to go face down on that canvas very, very quickly, and I expect this next fight to be of a similar nature. It is two guys that have so many knockouts on their resume on the Xbox division. Former champion and what many would herald as the pound-for-pound GOAT of that Xbox division, Pudgy. It is BFAP Trixie trying to go back onto the rise towards that championship. He's currently 3-1 after the Xbox Grand Prix, ranked number 2 in the division, and is now taking on the undefeated EK Fonte in the featherweight division. This one, my man, with the styles that these guys bring to the table, should be a real fun one.
Yeah, man. I'm very. This was actually one of the fights that I was looking kind of forward to.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Trixie already cemented his name in primetime history. We all know that. The man went on, a 20-plus fight win streak. Man was a champion for such a long time, and he's now just trying to reclaim what's his. But he's also going against EK Fonte, which he's also made a name for himself. I've had a few scraps with him as well too. The dude's an animal on the feet. I'm very happy to see these two types of styles clash, Jay. But I don't know who's going to get it done, man. Who's going to be hungrier? We got to see, man. I don't know.
I like what you said there, though. You said who's hungrier, because Trixie has won it all. He's done everything you could possibly do, PT. So is the hunger still there?
Here's the thing, man. Like, if you also take out, a former champion, especially like someone like Trixie, that, that's going to solidify your name right there in the UFC community, right? Because anything that doesn't get advertised, we don't know about. But you're on the world stage under the bright lights there, Cyrez. So for something like this is a big deal for Fonte, honestly.
Yeah, exactly, bro. This is potentially the biggest fight of his entire run within Primetime MMA. The bright lights have never been brighter above him right now, and obviously, should he get a W over Trixie, once again, similar to the last fight, he could be in it with the next title shot. But that's easier said than done. We have Trixie with the Conor McGregor pick as well, and that's savage, man. I mean, Trixie's good enough as it is, but if you give him a Conor McGregor out here, Jay, then that's a different beast entirely.
Yeah, if you give anybody Conor McGregor, it's an entirely different beast, but especially with Trixie, because he's already really good, so that just enhances it even more, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. I just think that, like Volkanovski, especially, being the king of the, the featherweights, like he's gonna have the durability, man. And I just think that if he takes him down to the ground, that's one thing, right? But Trixie knows how to wrestle, man. Remember, he was in the same camp with Dirty Dave, and they were always grinding, bro. So, he's no slouch. But Fonte just needs to find a way to mix it up, take him down, work the legs a little bit, take away the stamina and power. I think that's very important, especially on a basically almost like a prime McGregor almost.
EK Fonte is, doing some good stuff. He's attacking the body quite a bit, making sure to try and keep the stamina equal, because of course McGregor is working combinations so well and being so efficient, it's hard to actually get a bit of ahead of him in this fight. And it's one of the things that Trixie has always done so well out here, Jay, is that he doesn't get tired, he manages his stamina perfectly whilst maintaining maximum damage at all stages.
Man, if I'm Volk, I gotta attack the legs. Because Volk is really overpowered since the update anyway. I can't play Connor's game here, Pudgy.
But here's the thing, right? So I don't know, nothing really changed as far as like for featherweight Volk. His lightweight Volk that got updated. His stats are now insane. His stats they might be slightly better, but featherweight Volk, king, bro.
Yeah, he's like that.
Yes, but Trixie said, "I'm going to prove you motherfuckers wrong." He's not about that life. He's playing that patient game. But look where we're going right now. We're going into round 2. Who's infamous for round 2 finishes? Trixie.
Exactly.
This is what we're going to see. Yeah. I'm ready for that.
Veteran call right there. We'll have to see, bro. We'll have to see. It was a good first round for him as well. I mean, Trixie, like you say, traditionally gets stronger as the fight goes on. Second round is one of his better rounds for sure, where he really tries to employ some of the reads that he made. But starting so quick means that maybe Fonte is trying to replicate some of that. And he took the first round to make those reads because he is attacking that right leg very nicely. And he gets a lovely little duck uppercut.
Oh! Is he dead? Is Connor dead?
Oh, look. Ooh. Jeez. He almost put the myth, the man, the legend out.
He might still, bro. He might still swift Trixie in a world of pain out here. Talk about denial, J.
Ooh, he did a good job.
Survive.
Yes.
Cause golly, I thought it was over when Connor got flatlined and fell on his face, Pudgy.
Jesus, man. Yo, my man Volk is doing a good job of just, maintaining those fakes, man.
It's lucky we got Mario Yamasaki in the cage here this evening. Most referees would have stopped that on the spot. Somebody falls like that, they ain't there, bro. They ain't there, But Mario Yamasaki likes to see blood, and he's going to allow them to work through these positions. Volkanovski now powering through these top positions, buttering up the body. I mean, I know this position gets separated, Jay, but it does a lot of damage to that body and attacks the stamina as well.
Yeah, and that's important against somebody like Connor. You gotta attack his stamina, because if you don't, Connor's just gonna keep swinging like a madman for the entirety of the fight, Pudgy.
Yeah. I just think that if I was Trixie right now, I would just try to get this dude up out of here. That's gonna be your best bet, because as that later round goes, Volk has the stamina. Connor doesn't. So it's kind of like, if he plays this to his advantage and just takes away that power and that stamina, I think it'll be just like that. He's going for it. He's going for it. He's chopping that leg. He's chopping that leg. But remember, that was that left. That left.
He's turning it around.
Orthodox Connor drops him.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. Okay.
Oh man, Trixie's trying to find a way back. He's answering back.
Even though he didn't get it, I think it's still not a bad move, to be honest with you. Just it makes Trixie think of something. That right leg's damaged, the takedown threat is now there. And of course, Fonte can let those combinations go when he needs to. But Trixie seems like he is on the absolute hunt right now, Jay. Measuring up his shots perfectly, trying to find the killer shot.
Yeah, and Trixie just great at coming back. Like, he looked like he was done, and he made it competitive, and he even won the second half of this round, the late part of that round, Pudgy.
Yeah, man. I just think that, he really made a statement in round two, as he should. He almost got him out of there, very close. I don't know, man. This is just, it's one of those things, man. It's a barn burner. You just kind of wish that this was a 5-round fight, but
yeah,
they'll need it.
Might not need it though.
But they don't need it.
I mean, this might mean Fonte might be ahead at this stage because of this. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know which way that second round went, but
it's 1-1. It is 1-1 right now.
What an opportunity, 10-1 with their records outside of Primetime MMA, but of course it is different under the bright lights. Not that Trixie is new to those lights, but still, when the pressure is on, sometimes that makes diamonds, like you said earlier, out here, J Diamond. Fonte rising to the occasion. Can he do it across the next 3 minutes 50? Can he get that finish, or will he get knocked out?
Oh shit.
Trixie was trying to steal this. He's trying to steal this round. That's so. Here we go.
But remember, that left hand of Connor is just golden, bro.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
He could have potentially got finished there if he got the right counter. Ooh.
Yeah. I thought that was almost lights out for Trixie.
Well, look, there's something interesting to notice. Both head healths are blinking infinitely. But of course, the block of Volkanovski in a much worse position. That could lead to some really dangerous exchanges if Connor's able to lead the dance. But a lovely little slip from Rip.
Oh!
He's throwing.
Oh.
He's trying to get him out of there. Can he do it? Can Fonte get Trixie out of there?
Great question.
Oh man, he's kind of like a shark in the water right now.
Ooh. We got over a minute to find out. Oh.
Down to the wire. A minute 20. Still pouring on the pressure. He gets the roll.
Oh, is it over?
Oh my God.
It's over.
He took down Trixie. He took him down, bro.
Hey, did it.
Wow.
A David v. Goliath moment right there. Fonte rising to that occasion. I mean, I know we're all a little bit speechless, Pudgy, but my fucking God. What Fonte's just been able to do here this season, that's massive for him. Not only in this season, but what a feather in his cap. Confidence is going to be absolutely at an all-time high should he get that opportunity, which I think he may have earned to get for the next Xbox Championship, whoever wins later on here this evening.
Ooh, man, that was one hell of a fight. We just thought that, it was very close that, Trixie had his moments, man. He was firing back. He was doing what he needed to do. He was playing Fonte's game. And just unfortunately, he just slightly came up short. Slightly. But that could have went either way. So, hey, great job to both competitors, man. But, I'm pretty sure that Trixie definitely will be back. He just needed to kind of recoup from this one. But he's going to be going home, with a big smile on his face there, guys. So, one thing I'll honestly say, I enjoy these fights, and especially things like that get you noticed. So good job to Fonte, man.
Well, Pudgy, bro, you're one of the true OGs of the community. You've been around with us almost since day dot, right? And you've seen Trixie through like the lows and the highs. He is, but like Fonte, like you say, to come out here and do that, I think that it's going to be real confidence building, and not that Fonte was ever short on that, to be honest. That guy always believed in his abilities, but like he was able to prove that here this evening. He's going to go out into that next one, and whether it be Fadinator or whether or not that be Drizz, I mean that sets up for a beautiful fight. I honestly don't care which one it is. It's going to be a fun one either way. We have, of course, one more fight on this main card, J-Dime, before we move across to the co-main and main event of this evening. It is a PlayStation bout between Dragon TT and BWC James. These guys going out there 1-0, about to throw down in this welterweight division. It should be a real fun one, man.
And here we go. This should be a good fight, because as of late, from what I've seen James played, he's been looking better than what I remember him to be. And then he's going against Dragon TT right now, right?
Yeah. It's a bit of a different mix-up from the card, of course. Just to I'm just being updated. Actually, I know the graphics said a little bit differently, but Dragon TT and BWC James are actually short-notice replacements. Obviously a big opportunity. Everybody has been 1-0, and these guys are also 1-0 at this stage, so it makes sense that they got that opportunity. But yeah, I mean, this is about as big of a spot as you're ever going to get, right? Especially kind of coming into this season. Like I said, you get extra points for finishes, and for finishes on the main card especially, so we'll have to see how they handle this. And I know James has always been oozing with confidence. He believes he should have been here the entire time, and he's going to have to try and prove that with his Colbinton pick, which is starting to be connected on quite early from Burns.
Here's the thing, right? So this is like the position where these guys are at right now, as far as like being the featured fight of the main card. You know what I mean? Well, at least before we get into the co-main and the main event. But this is a big spot for both guys. A lot of people know who James is, and he's dynamite, bro. That man can throw. But I never seen him fight. I've never seen Dragon fight, so I can't really comment too much. You guys can probably back me up on that one. But this is going to be a barn burner for who's hungrier. That's what we need to come back down to. Man. Who's hungrier?
I disagree. You know what I'm going to say? Watch this. If they're both the same level of hungry, it comes down to who's better. It comes down to skills at that point.
Facts.
That's what Corey Sandhagen told Cheeto. He said, you're going to run into someone that wants it just as bad as you. And it comes down to who's more skilled.
Ooh. He's starting to connect.
Oh,
and they're saying bet the house on. They're saying bet the house on Dragon. That's what they. Everyone didn't bet on Dragon. They're not giving James a chance. Someone is going to be rich if James win this. Oh, someone's going to be rich.
Ooh, that was very close for Dragon. He almost lost a lot of people money right there.
Ooh.
Here's the thing, bro. You know, Colby has. He has the best cardio.
Oh my gosh!
And he's just making Burns look crazy right now.
It was 96% to 4%. Only 4% bet on James, and James looking like he's going to take this.
He's looking like a big underdog right now.
Lovely little slip-offs. He's fainting in and out of range. Sits him down with that right hand, perfectly timed.
Yep.
Was it an elbow, was it? Right elbow, even.
It looked like a lead elbow. That's what it looked like.
Again, a bit tricky out there is James, pressuring him with that jab, trying to make him set off that center line so he can throw something big. Body roundhouse lands again. Trying to melt him here, Pudgy. Throwing combinations everywhere.
I just think that Dragon just needs to stop. He needs to slow down. He has to slow down, bro. He's just kind of like he's moving a lot. I don't know, man. I just think that's just kind of it's just yeah. But I mean, but Colby, he's just going to recover in the later rounds, man. He has like some of the best health stats. This is an interesting
camera angle. The camera guys. Just, like, I don't know what happened to him, bro. Like he must have taken a roundhouse himself.
Amateur.
Bro, how did that combination not set him? Like knock him out. He threw a fucking right hand, and he was on his way falling down. Threw an uppercut that landed as he was like surprised he was able to survive that. Colby's got one hell of a chin.
Yeah, man. It's also his EA, Cyrus.
Oh my goodness.
I'll just throw that in there.
EA logic strong in this one. Great first round. Coming into this second one, anybody's game, of course. Colby Covington trying to replicate some of the successes, but both guys actually having big moments of damage. But you can see that head health for Gilbert being a little bit worse from Ware after that big lead elbow earlier in that first round.
I just think that he's doing a good job of just trying to wear down the block of Gilbert Burns. Gilbert's good everywhere, right? But I just feel like his gas tank, man, it's just not. It might not stack up against Colby's, man. That's the only downside to it, there, Jay.
Yeah, I agree with you, but Dragon's starting to look better now. Dragon, I think he was just fighting scared. His adrenaline was rushing at first.
Yes, honestly, sometimes doubt can be the absolute killer in these fights. It can be your undoing. You've got to believe in your abilities. Sometimes you've got to let those hands fly, otherwise you will second guess yourself. And in those moments, James and Colby Covington are going to take over. You can see him now getting a little bit flustered. The combination's coming his way. A missed takedown attempt as he tries to land a couple of shots back up top. Dragon Ball looking good. Pudgy, he's turning this one around a little bit as they both get rocked.
Oh, double rock. Benefits Gilbert. He don't want no power. Oh, never mind. He does it. Oh my God. I need to stop talking.
I missed that. I got those pillow hands for sale. Ooh, good. Good job on Dragon escaping that circle. That was a good thing for him to do. Oh man, Jay, if you were Dragon in this position, man, what would you do, man?
Honestly, kind of what he's doing right now, bro.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Hey, somebody rich. James with the win. BWC James with the win. Somebody's rich right now because most of the voting went on Dragon Ball. They made it seem like James ain't have a chance.
That was
Oh, that's crazy.
Well.
Crazy.
Jay, Pudgy, Jay. He threw 2 elbows in that fight, both connected. One got a stun, one got a knockout. That pull elbow right there, money. All she wrote. God damn, I mean. But for a short notice replacement, he turned up, man. He looked dialed in as well. He looked like he was kind of like being very measured in his approach, even though he was fighting with a lot of pace.
Yeah, man. James said, put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name.
I said
my man's made it. He made his statement. Put some respect on it there.
Like I said, he believes that he should be main card quality every single time he steps out here tonight. If he was able, if he's able to replicate that success, he may be proving that he deserves that main card spot. He definitely has for the moment, and we'll have to see where his future performances and opportunities will lead him. But definitely 2-0 on the PlayStation division at the beginning of the season is a sensational spot to find yourself in, especially when you start thinking about, of course, the shortlist of potential title contenders. That, however, guys, does move us on absolutely freaking fantastically to the co-main event of this evening. Of course, we have 2 title fights here this evening, the main and the co-main. PlayStation is up first. It is between the absolute dominating presence that is NM Smudger. This man has been on a killing spree, Jay. An absolute killing spree. He went into that Grand Prix and he run through the opposition. He's going to have to go up against a foe, and some people who are, these guys aren't friendly with each other. A bit of a rivalry between him and Storm. What do you make of this fight, bro?
Listen to me. Since Smudger has made his return to PT, he's been on a tear, and he's embraced the villain role every single time. Yeah. And like he is again against Storm. It's almost like he's beaten every PlayStation competitor too. And it seems like he's had beef with every single one of them.
Yeah, I mean, he's making it, bro.
Will he be able to do it again against Storm?
Well, I think I was saying before we came into this one, right? What Smudger is doing is what John Jones should be doing, man. He's leaning into the heel role. He sends me gifs of John Jones all the time. I think he's likes to maybe try to emulate what he brings. And I think that, they have similarities in the fact that they both have incredible fight IQ. And that's what wins them their fight, Pudgy. Their ability to adjust, their ability to kind of, take apart what their opponents present. And if I could be wrong, but I feel like Smudger's a guy that watches tape. And it shows in his performances, because he fights different people differently, he has different approaches, and it makes him so goddamn difficult to prepare for. But of course, Storm is exactly that. He brings absolute chaotic Storm to this fight, and Smudger's going to have to prepare for that, because he's going to come at him balls to the wall, bro, full pace.
For sure. This is why Smudger is the champion for a reason, right? Because he's made a name for himself. He's worked his way up. He's worked up the ranks of finding the best of the best guys, and and not even just in PT, but just also outside of here, right? He's probably always in the dojo and just watching tape, doing what he needs to do, and last week that proved it. That's why he's PT PlayStation champion right now. But I think Storm has something to prove, because he wants to take him down. He needs to get him out of there. So he also wants to put, a staple in the name there, Jay, too,
Yeah, but he's stuck on the cage, his problem. But yeah, and then Dino said in chat, Smudger title fight, try not to pick Usman or Dustin, challenge impossible. You got to beat him to make him not use Usman. He gets to pick Usman if he's going to keep winning, if he's going to keep the belt. Nice.
Unless I'm having a complete brain fart, it's the challenger that picks weight class. So,
people pick his best. People are picking his best weight class, if that's what it is, because his best player is his Usman.
Yeah.
Why do you want to fight him?
I mean, look, people want to fight him at his best, I suppose. But Smudger's one of those guys, because he's on such a dominant spree. For the most part, right, this is a guy that earns an immediate rematch. Right? You got to beat this guy twice. That's what it is. And coming out there. I suppose if he can get a W over his Usman, it will say a lot. But right now, these guys are actually pretty evenly matched. You can see stamina-wise, health-wise, pretty much tit for tat in this first opening 3 minutes or so here, Pudge.
Hey, listen, man, we got less than 5 rounds now to determine who's going to be hungrier, who's going to be Primetime's PlayStation champion? Is it going to be Smudger to continue his reign, or is Storm going to dethrone him and throw this man under the bus and make him chase for the title now that Jay?
Yeah, and here's the thing. I don't think people ever adjust to from Smudger. When he throws that jab lead hook straight, he throws it a lot, and he likes to mix up the clinch with Usman. No one's been able to counter that when he gets Usman. It seems simple for people, but it's not. It's not, because Smudger's so good at it, Cyrus.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Oh, see, honestly, he does the simple things just perfectly. Like the jab hook that he throws, he times it so well. Storm, is trying to counter, but you can just see that overall now the accumulative damage going the way of the champion, and Storm's going to have to try to pull out his inner Leon Rocky Edwards, fire that straight, fire that head kick or something, because Smudger is starting to snowball away in terms of damage, although the stamina, as crazy as this is, Pudgy, seems to be in the favor of Leon Edwards.
Yeah, I just think that the head health is very similar. I just think that both men had their moments in round one. You could give it to Leon, but I don't know, man. Usman is just so tough to fucking put away, man. He really is. And same thing for Leon, man. It's just such a great combination between both of these fighters of just doing what they need to do. I'm just excited to see what's going to happen, because Leon right now, he's firing back, answering those shots, but we got some people in the chat saying that I think Caliber said that he just needed Storm to kind of slow up a bit, kind of, work that pace there, Jay.
I think we may have lost Jay momentarily, but no, I completely agree with you, Pudge. Completely and utterly agree with you. He, ultimately, if he was to slow down a little bit, he would be able to kind of get even more of a stamina advantage, because that's what I was going to say, as I think Jay's back with us now. He's okay,
we're back.
Yeah, you're back, bro. He's got a stamina advantage after that first round. That's crazy, man. I mean, it's Smudger for number one, but he's fucking Usman as well. So, I mean, getting a stamina advantage only is going to be, if that's his game plan, confidence building as he looks forward to the next 4 rounds, including this one.
Yeah, he's chopping them legs. That's the best thing right now. He's chopping legs right now. He's trying to take away the movement of Usman. Even though Usman doesn't have the best footwork, he does have power. So I just think that if he just kind of if Storm does. Ooh, never mind. Oh my God, hold up.
What do you gotta do?
All right, wait. He did a good job of defending that. All right, he's back up on the feet. Good IQ by Storm. Oh, good takedown denial there.
Oh, he's not that far behind though. I think he needs a moment, because you're not going to win the fight by just defending everything he's doing. He got to have his moment in this fight, Cyrus.
Yeah, exactly right. And honestly, he needs to separate from this clinch position, because otherwise he's going to continue to be kneed with 0 stamina.
What's happening? All right.
Oh my God. Bro, what? EA at its finest.
EA.
Oh my God.
This game hasn't been out for 2 years or nothing.
Oh my God, bro! It looked like Usman was part of the Fantastic Four. Good God,
what happened there?
Oh God, man.
Oh man, what?
This is a great game, fellas. This is a great game. UFC 4 masterpiece.
Oh my God! Please don't, Jay. Get the hell out of here, man. Ain't no fucking masterpiece, bro. What kind of shit is this? Look
I don't know how this is happening, bro, but look, we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it, man.
Twice is crazy, first of all. EA, twice? Alright.
Or maybe it's a new, you got the kind of different Chinese martial arts of the styles, the drunk style and whatever else, right? I think that's what he's doing. He's just got his own style here. He's doing Stretch Armstrongs out there. He's trying to reach out there. Apparently he can't be hit or anything at the meantime. Lands a couple of combinations, but the upkick of Doom keeps Edwards in it, at least for the moment.
I think Smudger might have stole that round.
Yeah, but big.
He might have stole that round.
Yeah, I think so, bro. I think so.
Yeesh.
Jeez, bro. Jeez. Oh yeah, I just wanted to use this quick time while the rounds are here. Shout out to my boy Mr. Oni J in the chat. Today's his birthday. Wish my man his happy birthday from LW. Much love to you, kid. Just wanted to say that.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Hey, you a real friend. Happy birthday. Yeah. You real for that.
Pudgy's a man of the people, bro. He is. Pillar of the
That's
community.
my protege, bro. That's my protege, bro. He knows. He knows what's good.
Woo! Starting out this one. Man, for Oni J, he's trying to he's trying to get him the little birthday knockout. Storm starting this third round quickly, but he gets caught.
Oh my.
Good takedown. Good takedown.
Yeesh.
Elbow coming his way. Of course, Smudger does fantastic work on the feet, but an underrated aspect of his game is his grappling, as we now find him in a very dominant position, Pudgy. He's going to work towards that crucifix or top mount. It's a pick your poison sort of moment, particularly on Edwards, who's doing well at defending so far, but not great, bro. Not great.
If I was Storm right now, I think that he's not in the most comfortable position right now, right? But he's not panicking. He's not trying to scramble just to get back up. He's just trying to survive at this point right now. I just think that maybe if you just, if he transitions out, good denial there. If he just tries to get up, man, if he gets back on the feet, man, he could try to compromise that leg of Smudger. Because I think, what is the left leg? I think that's compromised, right? Or it might be the right.
Yeah,
it's the left. It's left.
Yeah,
it's the left.
Yeah, it's left leg.
And I don't know what.
Nice.
Oh. Ooh, okay.
Oh, he's probably not going to get it, but this looks nice.
Yeah, definitely looks nice. He just wanted to kind of do it for, he's like, hey, if I need to sub you, man, I'll try to. I don't know what his sub defense is like, though.
And Storm is really turning up
nice.
here this season. Like, I know he's having some adversity, but like his presence, in this moment to kind of dial in is fucking great. But I mean, he's doing real well. Now finds himself inside saddle with a lot of time to work.
Yeah, he's just trying to destroy the block of Smudger, which this is very smart of him to do, because if he does decide to, to launch that 1-2 head kick or what have you,
fucking no!
He done it, bro. He
did it.
Against all the odds, Jay. Against all the odds, bro. This guy had a performance of his goddamn career and new STK Storm.
Yo, what just happened? Did he just give up?
Bro.
He either gave up or he didn't punt.
I hope that didn't. Oh, man. I wonder what happened, bro. Oh, damn. The biggest underdog.
He got punched out from backside.
Look,
I know Reaper's happy. I know Reaper is so happy right now.
In particular,
bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Reaper's going crazy in the chat.
Right, like I just gotta put this out there, right? Like, quickly to start with the now former champion NM Smudger. Like I said, if you beat this guy, you've got to beat him twice, right? This was a very, very good fight. I would imagine he's probably one of the only guys that will get the immediate rematch due to the breadth of his career, like what he's been able to do so far. Obviously, the matchmakers will sort out in the back. They will find out, of course, there are some highly, highly touted contenders that have put forward their names here this evening. But let's be straight up. Smudger came here and he was looking great. He was looking absolutely fantastic. And what Storm was able to do, and we spoke about it, Pudgy, we spoke about Jay, moments goddamn before, his presence of mind, his ability to weather that storm and stay composed, allowed him to turn the tides and, got Smudger in a position where he needed to zig and he zagged. Got caught with a couple of combinations and that is all she goddamn wrote. That is absolutely sensational. My fight of the night so far, by a country mile. What a goddamn fight that was.
Yep, that's definitely a potential of a fight of the night moment there. Man, I thought Smudger had it. I thought that he was going to at least, still bang out for 2 more rounds, and again, unfortunately, he got EA'd, man. He got EA'd. But that was the weird arm thing. Yeah, I think that really.
Yeah, it's a new technique, bro. Chill. It's a new technique, bro.
But shout out to Storm, man. That he came out, he made a name, cemented more of a name. Right now, he's the king of the PlayStation division. Right now, people are going to be chasing after him. So he's chilling. He's going to be chilling.
he's got to do the Leon Edwards now, though. Like, Leon Edwards was actually the perfect pick for him because he needs to do what Leon Edwards did. He now needs to beat. I'm hearing from the back that it actually would work out pretty well for the contenders to be able to build, obviously, for the following event. Smudger may be getting that rematch from what I'm hearing in the back. We will see. Obviously, everything will be announced in due course, but Storm, tonight is his night. STK, stand the goddamn hell up. They're going to be partying way late into the night as we as we move on to our main event. I mean, I honestly, I'm still a little bit speechless. I'm not going to lie to you out here, Budgie. This one right here, my man, is between two absolute Goliaths in the Xbox division. It is the former champion, and I mean, he's always been... Not always, obviously they both had their massive moments, but the rivalry between him and Trixie, if it wasn't for Trixie, Fadinator would be the guy that would be called the Xbox pound for pound GOAT. He would be the guy with the emote, right? Because he is an absolute phenom in that cage, and what he has been able to do, and not only what he's been able to accomplish, but the way he's been able to do it, J-Dime, with the finishes, the type of attitude and anger that he brings into that cage, it leads to beautiful destruction. He's now going to have to do that against a teammate in FSK Drizz, a guy that's very, very familiar with each other. I mean, I'm seeing this right now. They've got over 400 fights between each other. Yeah, you're going to go crazy with the record. I'm not going to lie to you.
I gotta see this.
So, sorry, the reason I'm bearing it with it just a couple of seconds, we're hopefully just getting a little bit of picture quality issue with their fights sorted. It's kind of like 720 or something like that, or no, less than that, 460, whatever it is. But yeah, stream quality may not be best. Okay, this is the fight quality that we are going to have. I do apologize. I know it's not exactly 4K, but we have Drizz on the left-hand side in the red corner. He is going to be Dustin Poirier going up against Alexander Volkanovski, the reigning champion in Fadinator, reclaiming it in that Grand Prix, Pudgy, and now on the first, kind of full card of this season outside of those tournaments, has to put it all on the goddamn line against a guy that knows him as well as anybody. Of course, the record's going to be confidence building, but coming under these bright lights, but being under those bright lights, bro, when your back's up against the wall, it can make people, perform entirely differently. So those spars have got to be out the window for what's about to follow.
Yeah, man. Like you said, man, when it comes down to these records here, we don't know if it became spars. And, just maybe before they even became, one in a camp, right? But everything, once you're under these bright lights, all that shit goes out the window, man. The record does not matter. Yeah. It's what's happening right now. So I think that Fadinator has everything, he has a lot of things in his arsenal. And I think that, just knowing the nature of Drizz and Drizz knows the nature of Fad, it's a very good clash up. I just don't know how this is going to go, man. You got Poirier versus Volkanovski. Volkanovski just recently got that buff. Those stats is crazy. It's better than Dustin's. But again, you might get caught once, and the shit's over, man. So I'm ready for this. I think a lot of people has been waiting for the rest of waiting for this fight. And I'm just glad to see it, guys.
100%, brother. The Xbox title fight is here, the main event of Primetime 91. Ooh, they touch them up, teammates collide. There's about 280 odd wins in difference from sparring, but of course, only one win is going to count, and that's the one here this evening. J-Dime, they're starting out quickly. Drizz gets the fifth block. He's damaged the champion.
I think I was going to jinx him because I was just about to say last week is the best Fadinator we ever seen in our life, and yeah, he'd already been stunned. And Drizz, what better person to stun Fad than Drizz, because he's played him so many times where he knows the ins and outs. He know what Fad need to do. There's no filling out process, Pudgy.
Nah, man. I just think that he's like, yo, you my boy and all, but I gotta fuck you up, man. I gotta, because the belt doesn't leave FSK. It doesn't leave the camp. It's more or less of, hey, you can just hold this for now, but just, I'll be back for a later type of thing. That's if Fat loses. But I just think that, it's still going to be within the camp, but it's still going to put a warning out to the rest of the divisions out there. It says, listen, bring it on. We want all the smoke.
I mean, right now, I am blown away with the way the Drizz is performing. He's looking real good. He's making all the right reads, all of the right moves, but does eat a couple of shots right there. Fadinator seems a little bit flat, Jay, like uncharacteristically so. He doesn't seem to be kind of, or being able to get going quite yet.
Yeah, either he's flat like Diet Coke or Drizz is just that good because he knows him, so he can't employ the same strategies he usually uses because he's someone who fought him over 400 times, Pudgy.
But here's the thing, man. Drizz already, he already damaged, Fad within the first, 30 seconds, basically.
Yeah. And
he already kind of has a slight advantage on him, just slowly taking that stamina away. Look at the stamina difference right now. Like, Volk is a little hurt. And that's definitely going to tank on that stamina right now as he gets him towards the cage there. Gets backside. So what are you going to do from here? Is he going to drag him? Nope. He does a good job by defending that.
Nice.
Man.
Oh my. Lands the right hand, gets one back. Now the champion's trying to turn it back up. 50 seconds left in this round.
Ooh.
You might still be down as well, Jay. Sorry to interrupt. You might still be down, bro, but there's still a little bit of time. Does that bring him back into it? Or?
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, now he's for sure back in it. I was about to say, Dustin, for the last minute, he got to play the long game. He got more stamina. Don't fight with your ego. Make it to the next round. Don't let him build up momentum going into the next round, Pudgy.
Nah, man, because remember, everyone wants to do that wild shit within the last 10 seconds to get knocked the fuck out. We've seen it time and time again. How many matches have we seen since Primetime has been around? You get down to the last 10 or 20 seconds and just something epic happens. Something crazy, right? But I would say for this one, I think that it could have went either way because both men were hurt. Oh, he starts the champion.
Oh,
bro, this.
Oh, how he dodged that? How he leaned back there?
Because Fadinator is fucking Neo, bro.
I was thinking the same thing, bro. He is Neo. He is. Oh, god damn.
He is dodging the Matrix right now.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. This is great.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Fad's starting to connect with some of these shots, but for my money, Dustin Poirier is on another level right now. He seems to have elevated that game. We said there's only one that counts, and that's this one right here. Can he rise to the occasion, J-Dime?
Ooh. He looks good.
The head health is getting the head health is looking fairly close. But I think that Drizz is getting the better exchanges right now in the second round here.
Yeah, Drizz looks good right now, but we can't count Fad out, and Fad's doing good right now, but Drizz is not here just to lay down. Drizz wants this bad. You can tell, Cyrus.
Yeah, 100%, man. It means a lot. It is no easy feat to get this belt. If you think it is, come give us a try. The Discord link will be in the chat, but I'm telling you, it is an absolute trial by fire. The gauntlet is the toughest that you will come across from the unranked side of the community, the unedged. You've got to work your way through to these opportunities right here, and let's be straight, Drizz is really capitalizing on that. He is rising to the occasion, of course, up against such a gnarly veteran and champion, a true champion in Fadinator. Fad is now mixing it up, Pudgy. He's taking it down to the mat, and that is key for him now getting back into this fight, considering the fact that Drizz is so far ahead on the feet right now.
I just think that, Fad's just trying to, he's just trying to ride out the rest of this round. I just think that he just wants to build up the control time. I think the damage has already been done at least. So I think Fad is just trying to he's just trying to ride out the rest of this round, build some points. But I just think I think Drizz, he did a really good job this second round going into this, Jay.
Man, I can't wait for the third round to start. I want to see what approach they take in this.
Nice takedown. High amplitude takedown there, Pudgy. Slams him back to the mat. Only 20 seconds, but this is a big turnaround in this second round for the champion.
Mm-hmm. Just getting a little bit of damage off there. Oh man.
Good round.
Control-wise, I was about to say control-wise, give it the Fad, but damage-wise, you gotta give it to Drizz.
They
Here we
touched
go.
them up. Third, I was going to say third and final. This is a championship fight. What am I talking about? There's 5 scheduled here this evening, but third round. Woo, big miss.
Oh,
Oh,
he tried to put everything into that. He seen the belt when he threw that.
oh.
Nice.
Fadinator was smart. He was just like, yeah, he's getting damaged on his feet, so he wanted to take him down.
There's levels of threat, right, for Fadinator. Up until this point, he's just been able to absolutely destroy people on the feet, but like you say, when he's got a bit of adversity, he gets it to the mat, the top mount reigning, ground and pound Drizz. Eating too many shots right there, and the top mount is only going to get tighter and tighter, Jay.
Yeah, it may be bad for him right now.
He did a good job of defending, though. He didn't get fucked up too much, though. He did a good job of, posting those hooks and stuff like that, which is very tricky for some people.
Oh my!
But this is not looking good right now. He has to find a way to get out of there.
Yeah, this looks kind of bad.
It does.
Oh.
But never see. It's just like, hey, it just takes one random slip right like that, like that.
He needed that. He needed that because he was stuck.
Oh man.
Instantly back to pressing his Drizz, though. He takes the center of the cage so well. Fadinator trying to circle out. But as you can see, he's cage cutting. He's not following. It's allowing him to constantly have that pressure on. But the big back fist.
Oh
my God.
And still.
Ooh.
That was nice. That was nice.
Man. We gotta see that replay.
Elbow, man.
We need that replay.
They gotta show the whole thing with the replay. Just don't show the last strike. Please show the whole thing.
Woo! Brother. Fadinator, somehow, some way. Oh, why would they skip it, bro? Why would they skip it?
Why? Don't skip it.
It was on the elbow, man. Give me like half a second. That elbow was connected. That's what we needed.
Somebody saw it. But you know what? There's at least one good thing, right? There were no decisions. No decisions.
You're right.
I don't think there. I believe it was. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was. No, it was 100. It was 100. I remember.
100%.
Yeah.
Stursky.
Look, I'm telling you, we don't get too many decisions as a whole, and tonight was a perfect exemplification of that. The primetime guarantee was strong in primetime 91. We want to take a moment, of course, to say thank you to each and every one of you that continue to show support, all of the follows, the subs. You guys have been absolutely sensational. We will continue to put on the highest quality level shows that we can each and every week as you guys continue to support us throughout that journey. Of course, want to take a moment to say a big thank you to all the guys that put all of these shows together with us in the back. Of course, Mr. Pudgy being back, absolute pleasure, brother. And of course, the ever mighty J-Dime TV. Make sure to check that guy out on Twitch. Until the next one, stay safe, join the raid, and we will see you next Saturday for more primetime action under PT92.
Peace out, y'all.